Hi, I am Mustang of Battlecore, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the Digi Tamer Series off-season. Stay tuned. Well, everyone, welcome back. First thing we're going to talk about is our C2 tournaments. And what C2 stands for is Cash 200. We know that some tournaments host 2K tournaments and 5K tournaments and so on and so forth. But what we're doing is localizing it on a smaller scale for you guys to be able to earn a little bit more income back in for putting your income back out and participating in tournaments. Entering tournaments require you to have deck sleeves, deck boxes, the right cards that you need to upgrade your deck, and it eventually takes a toll on a player. And sometimes you just wish you had a little bit more coming back in from joining the tournaments. So what we're doing is localizing $200 tournaments. Every 2 weeks there'll be a $200 tournament for players to be able to enter, and the top 4 players will end up getting some of that split. Now, the C2 will grow. The more players participation that we have, the bigger the pool is going to end up going eventually. So it may end up being from 200 to 300 or from 200 to 500. Who knows? It all depends on you. So moving on from that, our tournaments will also have a new point system or a new way of spending currency. So even though some of our tournaments won't have a cash payout, it'll be more like prizes, but for you entering the tournament and you participating in the tournament, you end up getting points. These points are accumulated by the point system within our tournaments. For an example, how our tournaments run right now is that for winning one game, you get 2 points. Winning the entire match, you get 3. So you have a chance to win 7 points in total in one match. So let's say we have 4 rounds that day. 4 times 7 is 28 points max for that day, and including the entry points that you get for entering the tournament. These points you can accumulate throughout our entire off season and even during some of the smaller tournaments during the season. So you're able to purchase stuff that you would need as a player, which is mats, deck boxes, sleeves, even customized mats from us. So the catalog for those will be up soon and will be in our Discord. So keep your eyes open and it will be up in the next 2 weeks. So moving on from there, I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. Hopefully you have. If not, here's the trailer for the Digi Tamer Series Error Code Nights. Alright, that is the Digi Tamer Series Error Code Nights. Eventually, we were going to have the Digi Tamer Series of Destiny, but things changed. The Royal Knights took over, and now they're regulating the tournaments. So, the thing now is that for each weekend of the qualifiers of the Digi Tamer Series, a Royal Knight will be hosting that tournament. For an example, in week 1, Dukemon will be the one regulating that tournament. And with that, for the top 3 players, he will be dubbing them the champions of that weekend. And the top 3 players will end up getting special, customized, original art design meant for us of Dukemon on a map. And not only that, first place get a holographic version of that map. And it would also have the Royal Knights icons also on the map as well, which is designed by us. But also, guess what we're also having? During the off season, which also starts in the next 2 or 3 weeks, the Digi Tamer Series will end up having mats released before this actual qualifiers begin. So you have a chance to win Dukemon, Omegamon, and Alphamon. These 3 mats will be available to win and or purchase. The Dukemon and Omegamon mat will be alternated throughout the weekends, so you can be able to win it, but only first and second will be able to get it, but it won't be holographic, but you're able to obtain these mats in the qualifiers. And here are the pictures now. Here's Dukemon. And here's Omegamon. So these 2 mats will be available for you to be able to win during the off season. Like I said, only first and second. So jump in while you can. The Alphamon mat, which is only able to be purchased during the off season, but only for a limited amount of time. Other than that, that's it. So all 3 of these mats will only be available for a limited amount of time during the off season. But when the season starts, the only way for you to get the Dukemon and Omegamon and Alphamon is for that one weekend that they are available. All right, everyone. So the C2 tournament starts on 6/19. So that is June the 19th. Also, the Digi Tamer Series off-season tournaments for the Dukemon mat will start on June the 26th, and it will alternate each weekend on what mat you will be able to get. So on June 26th, first it will be Dukemon. 2 weeks after that will be Omegamon's mat. So the limited time Alphamon mat will be available starting June the 11th. So that is this Friday. You can fill out the order form, which is the Google Docs, in our Discord. So with all that being said, join our Discord. All the information will be there. Come and grab it all.